Hello guys, in this video I'll be talking about 5CloudHost. So 5CloudHost is a hosting service similar to other hosting services such as BlueHost, HostGator, and the like. Yeah, so 5CloudHost, the special thing about 5CloudHost is the 5. The reason why it's 5CloudHost is because it has all of its plans are for 5 years long. Right, so let me just go through the entire sales page here. So it says here, stop wasting money on bad hosting that's killing your business. Instantly unlock 5 years of blazing fast, user-friendly, and extremely reliable website hosting for as little as 2 cents per day. The calculation is a bit off here. For some reason, I'm not sure why. I think they had a previous promotion that was at 2 cents per day. But now it's a bit more, about 5 or 6 cents per day, which later we'll see at the pricing. But it's still more affordable than some of the most popular hosting services out there, such as BlueHost and others. Yeah, BlueHost is the cheapest out there as far as I've searched, and yeah, it's the cheapest. But this tops it because it's not very, it's not very. They're quite new, so they're trying to have competitive prices with their pricing plans. So let's keep going. So it says here they have a low one-time fee and 0 recurring payments and top-notch support, and they'll even migrate your sites for 100% free of charge. So not just one site, but however many sites you have. And it says here 0 recurring payments. This is one of the reasons I'm talking about this product, because that's one of the things that's special about this service, is because of the 0 recurring payments. If you are familiar with services like BlueHost, you know that after you go through your plan, let's say you go through 3 years with you pay for 3 years with BlueHost, and let's say that 3 years is up, to renew your subscription with them for their service, there will be extra cost to start to continue using their services. But for 5CloudHost, they don't have that. They don't have any recurring payments, meaning what you pay today will be what you pay 5 years down the line, right? Okay, so let's keep going then. And it says here, all hosting is not created equal. Price is obviously important when choosing your hosting company. As a marketer, you're always after looking to make a profit, right? And here they talk about $295 a month shared hosting plan, which is, as we know, BlueHost. And not only would that end up being far more expensive than the hosting here, but you'll also be setting yourself up for a lot of frustration. And these are some of the things that these are some of the ways web hosting in particular will kill your business. Firstly, slow loading pages. So if you know how Google works, Google is a search engine, and when you have your website up, the thing that will rank your page well, whether or not your site will rank well on Google, is one of the key factors is loading times. And if the loading time is slow, Google will rank your website poorly, and that will affect your SEO. Next is excessive downtime. This service guarantees about close to 100% uptime, which is about 99.99% uptime. And I've been reading some reviews of BlueHost saying that they've had downtime, and they've been having, or rather they've had issues of having excessive downtime in the past. So that's one way hosting is killing your business. Next is not user friendly. Many cloud hosting solutions are extremely difficult to manage. They don't come with cPanel and expect you to use the Linux terminal and all that. Next is not affiliate friendly, and also no support. One of the things when coming to hosting is that you sort of rely your online presence on the hosting, and if there are any issues with your website in regards to hosting, you will want to have proper support, good support, right? And if you're not having that support, then that's obviously a bad thing. Next is high recurring costs, as I've already mentioned. So this is what 5CloudHost aims to fix, right? So this is what they're offering: ultra fast loading speeds, lower your bounce rate and boost your Google rank, like I said, get more, and helps you get more traffic and more sales. Next is picking your server location. So I forgot to mention this at the start of the video, but this currently they're only opening their pricing plans, their services for the United States servers. The EU servers, they may have had it in the past, but I'm not sure if they'll open it again in the future. Yeah, so this is only for United States for now. Next is 100% uptime. So I don't know if you can really say that someone has 100% uptime. That's usually what most companies will guarantee is 99.99% uptime, which is still really great. But 100% uptime, yeah. Well, they're really trying to sell this part. 100% uptime. They say they will keep your websites online all times and ensure they will load instantly from any corner of the world. Next is easy to use cPanel. cPanel, BlueHost also uses cPanel, so it's not just them. So it's a very common hosting control panel interface. Next is one-click installation. So there's over 450 applications with one-click installation. So all these applications right here, such as WordPress, Magneto, WooCommerce, PrestaShop, all these right here, OpenCart. Next, it's affiliate marketing friendly, and it has dedicated support. As they mentioned, their support is 24/7, and it's entirely in-house. So they do not outsource their support. Next is industry-leading security. All of their data centers have Tier 3 certified safety, and each server has its own firewall, website firewall, anti-malware, antivirus scanner, and they even have daily backups for each account. Next is also free migration, which they mentioned earlier, and also zero recurring costs, as I mentioned earlier. And these are all of the other bells and whistles that come with the other hosting accounts, which is daily backups, free SSL certificates, firewall and WAF, virus and malware protection, unlimited bandwidth, unlimited emails, unlimited subdomains, unlimited MySQL databases, one-click CDN, this is content delivery networks for faster image loading speeds, one-click app installations, multiple PHP versions, and cPanel. So this hosting is perfect for, let's say you want to do a product launch. The first one is product launches. So they are able to handle high volume of traffic. Next is affiliate marketers. And finally is beginners. So it is low one-time fee, is one of the cheapest on the market, easy to use, free migration, one-click installation. All these are very helpful for beginners. So these are some of the testimonials of the people who've used 5CloudHost. And Peter Miller here, a web developer, says that his customers didn't experience a single minute of downtime since he's moved over to 5CloudHost. Next is Jean Paul. 5CloudHost helped him when his business was rapidly growing, while his old hosting couldn't handle the load anymore. Next is Maria. She said switching to 5CloudHost, they were able to decrease the hosting cost, but the websites are loading much faster. Thumbs up. So if that isn't good enough, 5CloudHost also offers a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee. And this is the pricing right here. So there's 3 pricing plans. The cheapest one is $119 for 5 years. $119 for 5 years. So if I were to do some quick math right here, 119 divided by 5 years is $23.80 per year, which per month would be, divided by 12 would be $1.98 per month, which is about $2 per month. $2 per month is insanely cheap for hosting. Of course, this doesn't come with your domain name, which you still have to buy and keep up each year. You have to keep paying for your domain name each year. But when you have such cheap hosting, you can sort of the cost of paying and maintaining a domain name is negligible, and this increases as even like BlueHost, they only offer one free domain and that's only for a year. After that, you have to pay for it. So that's still cost. It's not any different from other hosting service providers. So let's go through the first pricing plan. So it offers you this plan for one hosted domain, 5 gigabytes of storage, SSD storage, and their data center is in Dallas, Texas. These are the resource values that's dedicated to for this plan, which is 50% CPU at 1.4 gigahertz, 512 megabytes of RAM, and 20 entry processors. I won't really explain what this is. It's quite technical. You can Google it to find out more about what entry processors are. Next is the Cloud Business, which is for high traffic corporate sites. Right, actually, I'll explain a bit more about entry processors. Basically, it's quite standard, this amount, 20 entry processors. It's basically for, it's pretty good for small sites, small, medium enterprises, those small businesses. Yeah, if you're not expecting crazy amounts of traffic. So next is Cloud Business, which is for high traffic corporate sites. So I'll just mention right now that the step from the first tier to the second tier is double, and the first to the third is triple, so it's just 1, 2, 3. So this is just double the price. So at $239 for 5 years, there's 10 hosted domains, 10 times more than the first plan, 15 gigabytes of storage, and all of these resources here. 100% CPU at 2.8 gigahertz, 1 gigabyte of RAM, 50 entry processors. And finally, the last pricing plan is Cloud Enterprise, which is for enterprise content management, and it's at $359 for 5 years. And this pricing plan has unlimited hosted domains, 50 gigabytes of storage, and these are the dedicated resource values: 200% CPU at 5.6 gigahertz, 2 gigabytes of RAM, and 100 entry processors. Excuse me. Yeah, so these are the pricing plans, and yeah, that's basically it. This, I would say, comparatively to BlueHost, it's much better in every aspect except perhaps for the storage. For BlueHost, the minimum pricing plan of $295 gives you already a 50 gigabytes. Gives you already 50 gigabytes of storage. However, you only get 50 gigabytes of storage at the highest pricing plan for cloud, 5Cloud hosting. However, this shouldn't be a deterrent for you, as most of the time cloud hosting shouldn't be used for storing a high amount of files. So it shouldn't be used like a storage, it shouldn't be used like online, as an online storage, right? You shouldn't be using it as online storage. Yeah. So generally your sites will want to be fast anyway, so having more stuff in your site will make it heavier and slower in load times. Yeah, so that's it for the review, guys. If you want to get 5Cloud hosting, there will be a link in the description below. Do check it out, and if you want a link to this sales page as well, I will leave a link in the description as well. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and comment if you have any questions, and do subscribe if you want more content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day.